Hey guys, it's Grogar again here with a quick Trade Skill Master, Auctioneer and Postal guide. So I'm just going to quickly go through some of the add-ons that help me make a lot of gold in World of Warcraft every single day. So I'm just going to quickly first go through Trade Skill Master, which is an add-on that you use to automate posting and cancelling of any auction you can, think up of. So if you just type /TSM after installing it on the on Curse or whatever, and it brings up this. Now this is just generally the config. Now to create your groups and such is just this button. There's a lot more stuff you can do with it. I've not really completely delved into the nitty gritty bits of it. But I plan on when I've got more time over the summer. So if you just click on this coin here, and you can create groups. Now these groups are used to post and cancel auctions dependent on how you want them to be. So here's my rare gem group. As you can see, all the cuts I've got are added there. I'm going to talk you through my heavenly shard group. So this is the group that I use to sell heavenly shards when I want to. Now if I didn't want to sell them, I could just remove them from the group and they would not be posted. But at the moment they are there, so I'm posting them as such. So if you just click on group overrides after going into the coin and then clicking on the group, I'll show you how to create a group. You go onto categories, groups, and then create, and you just type it in there and it makes it. So let's just pretend I've just made this group called shard and I've added heavenly shards. Now you click on the group overrides. Now this changes all the settings that you want to post by. So if you mess up here, you could be posting heavenly shards at 5 gold each. So you need to make sure that everything here is exactly how you want it to be. Now this top box, basically it depends how you want to, which auctions you want to take notice of when you're trying to undercut them or trying to cancel because you need to undercut. So I've currently got it ignore stacks under 1 and ignore stacks over 1. So it will. My TSM is only noticing stacks of 1, so it will make sure that I am the cheapest stack of single stack poster. Now if there's a stack of 20 and he's posting his heavenly shards for say 7 gold a piece, but there are no singles on, it will post it as my fallback. Because people don't want to buy a stack of 20, people want to buy 1. Even if it's more expensive, they want to buy 1. So, change that depending on what item it is. I mean, for gems it would be 1 because they only stack up to 1, but there's some things that you might want to say selling stacks of 5 like ore or herbs or something, so you can change that to your heart's content. Post settings, post time, basically this changes how long you want to post it for. Different items, different markets want you to post things a different amount of times. Gems, enchanting mats, 12 hours because they will sell out quickly, and if not, you'll be cancelled. You'll be undercut quickly, so you'll want to cancel quickly. So there's no point posting them for longer. Things like Meccano hogs, rare BOE items, rare mounts, anything like that, you're going to want 48 because people aren't going to undercut you as much, and you want to just leave it on and hope it sells. And you can also change post cap and per auction. Post cap is how many are on at a time. So if I just never want more than 10 on, if I don't want to flood the market. And per auction is how many are per auction, so I'm selling in single stacks. Undercut by, very self-explanatory, how much you want to cut the next cheapest auction, but how much you want to cut his price by. So if he's got them on for 100, I will post them for 95 if it's set to 5 gold. Change this dependent on the market. I mean, I always like to undercut by a lot to try and drive competitors out, to try and reduce the chances that they're going to try and compete with me and try and drive prices down by undercutting me. That's the way I play destructive pricing for the win. Threshold, minimum price basically, the minimum price you're willing to sell your good for. If you can work out how much it's costing you to make your shards or your gems or whatever, you can work out your threshold. The minimum price you're still making a profit at, even your break-even price you could set this as. Fallback price, basically your maximum price. If anyone's posting at ridiculous prices or there's none on the auction house at all, it will post at this price. So, if you're getting that, you're assuming that it's an incredibly good deal. So, fallback for me is 150, because that's a lot more than, it costs me to make them. That's basically TSM. That's how to set up a group. It does take a long time to create the groups for each item, but once you've done it, it's so worth it. It's so incredibly worth it, because it just makes your auctioneering so incredibly fast, so incredibly easy to do, and just generally it makes you so efficient at making gold. So let's just cancel and see what I've been undercut on. So let's see, I've been undercut on heavenly shards already. No point posting for any longer, so just cancel all these auctions. And then because they've been undercut, so I don't want to leave auctions on the auction house that have been undercut because no one's going to buy them. So just cancel all them. It's just scanning through all my auctions that are on that are also in a group. So it doesn't try and cancel anything that's not in a group, like soul blades or, you know, this helmet, whatever. So it's cancelled all those auctions, so let's head to the mailbox. And there they all are. This lovely little add-on is called Postal. It just makes the mailbox interface a lot nicer, and it adds you this open all button, which you just press and it opens all the mail. All the mail in your auction, in your mailbox, gets emptied into your bags, and then it will reset your mailbox if you have more than 50 in there, and then it will open all them up. So it's incredibly nice for anyone that, you know, gets a lot of mail, like any auctioneer really. So then we go back and we'll post, and it'll scan basically all the items I have in my inventory that are also in groups, and it will scan at the cheapest price, and it will post them for, you know, undercutting them by the price I set. So there you go, it's just posting all them. Now, Auctioneer. I'm sure you're familiar with Auctioneer. It's a huge add-on. A lot of people have it. This basically scans. This scans the auction house, scans items, so that you can see how much things are on easily in this search menu. Now, there are two types of searches that I use all the time and really do help me to make gold. Resale basically scans for items that you could flip and buy cheap and then sell at a decent price to make a decent markup. It searches for items, and I search by how much profit I can make, and then I buy them out if I think that I can truly make a profit from it. So you can see there are some items that are obviously stupid, like this green level 35 leather belt that apparently I can make 1.5 thousand gold. Rubbish. So you can't just randomly buy. You've got to look. You've got to make sure that you are going to make a profit on it. Since I got the hiccups halfway through recording. So you just need to look and use your brain and, you know, see what you can make a profit on, because there's going to be some things that I've just massively undervalued recently that your auctioneer doesn't know of. So be careful for that. Don't just mindlessly buy things because auctioneer tells you you'll make a profit on it, because it's not, you know, the maths isn't always correct because it doesn't know some of the factors. The snatch search basically allows you to add any item that you will buy at a certain price. So I've got pyrite ore for 7.5 gold per piece. I've got elementium for 2 gold per piece. I've got volatile life for 6 gold a piece. That's because I will buy these items at this price no matter how much there is. Now if I search for that, there's none up there because I bought it all before. Now I don't usually get much results from my snatch. I don't use it that much because I've kind of not got enough time as I used to. But utilising Auctioneer and utilising, you know, just generally the gold making add-ons is the way to make yourself the better gold maker than any of your competitors. If they're utilising their add-ons, then you just got to utilise them better. Being able to constantly cancel, repost, search for cheap things, you know, open your mail quick. It may seem silly. It may seem like 20 seconds, you know, quicker mail opening is not going to help anyone. It does. Getting your auctions back up, I mean, especially on a busy server at a peak raid time, imagine the amount of gems that are going to sell. And if you even have your gems not on the auction house, not cheapest, for say 1.5, 2 minutes, you could have just lost out on 500, 600 gold. I mean, not so much on small servers like mine, you know, but big servers during raid times, being the cheapest on every cut is going to make you a hell of a lot of gold, and just being that bit more efficient than your competitors can truly set you apart from the rest. I'm just going to quickly go through my plans for this channel. So I'm sitting my A levels at the moment at college. I'm going to university next year, hopefully, so I need to do well in these exams. So I'm not really playing as much, which means I don't really have as much time to make gold making and just general other videos. So I'm going to try and get you some before my exams, which is when this is, you know, going to be uploaded and such. But then we'll see for the next week at least, until about the 27th, 28th of June. I may not be active on YouTube much, but after that, I'm hoping to, you know, bring you so much content you'll get sick of my voice. Because I really do enjoy making these videos, and I'm gonna hopefully just be able to make so many, you know, that I'll keep people entertained, and I'll hopefully grow big on YouTube, and, you know, people will start recommending my channel to friends, and, you know, hopefully people like me. So that's just generally the plan for this channel. I hope you enjoyed this. This was Time is Money Friend Part 3, and it was just a brief overview of the add-ons I use to make a lot of gold, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did. So I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment and subscribe and all that. See you soon. Bye.